Terence Crawford has once again turned the boxing world on its head, stepping into the spotlight with a dramatically bulked-up physique and an unwavering determination to cement his legacy as an undisputed champion against none other than Canelo Alvarez. With fans and analysts questioning whether the undefeated welterweight king can successfully make the leap to super middleweight, Crawford remains laser-focused on proving that skill, strategy, and sheer willpower can overcome size and weight advantages. His longtime trainer.
What's up, y'all? Looking forward to being undisputed in September. Let's get it. It's work time.
Brian "Bomac" McIntyre remains cautious when discussing the specifics of their strategy, refusing to reveal too much ahead of the fight. However, he made one thing clear: Crawford wouldn't have called out Canelo if he didn't see a clear path to victory. Bomac believes that Terence is one of the greatest fighters in the sport today, and it's the job of the entire team, including Red Spikes and Bernie Davis, to push him to his peak performance. If he called Canelo out, he must have seen something, Bomac pointed out. Now, it's our job to make sure he gets that win. While many remain skeptical about Crawford's ability to compete at 168 pounds,
Canelo wins the fight. Canelo comes out and does what he should do. Crawford wins.
Others argue that his versatility and skill set make him a real threat. Caleb Plant, a former IBF super middleweight champion, noted that Crawford's ability to seamlessly switch between orthodox and southpaw stances gives him a unique edge. He praised Crawford's ability to fight at different ranges, whether it's mid-range, close combat, or from the outside. He's got the tools, Plant admitted. But at this weight, it's still a big question mark. Despite the uncertainty, Plant believes Crawford should focus on being himself in the ring. He just needs to stay relaxed, have fun, and trust in his training. The key is to let the fight come to him and make adjustments as needed, he advised. At the end of the day, let the dice roll and see how it plays out.
How excited are you about it, and break the fight down for us?
Well, I ain't gonna break the fight down for you because I don't want to get a game plan away, but I'm excited for Terence more than anything.
Showbiz, the adult, a well-known boxing commentator, raised an interesting perspective. Crawford himself has previously stated that 168 pounds might be too big for him, suggesting that 154 pounds is likely his ceiling. Showbiz questioned whether Crawford truly believes he can hang with the bigger fighters at super middleweight, or if he sees something specific in Canelo's style that makes him confident in securing the upset. Maybe Crawford doesn't think he can handle every fighter at this weight, but he believes he can handle Canelo, Showbiz speculated. Not everyone is convinced, though. Regis Prograis, a current top contender in the junior welterweight division, believes that weight classes exist for a reason.
The man must have seen something when he called Canelo out. You gotta remember, bro called Canelo out.
While he respects Crawford's dominance at 147 pounds, he argues that Canelo's power and experience at higher weights will ultimately be too much to overcome. Canelo has been competing at these weights for years, Prograis pointed out. He's comfortable here, he's fought the best here, and he's shown that he can take punches from naturally bigger guys. That's a big difference. However, Brian Norman took the opposite stance, referencing boxing history to make his case for Crawford. He pointed out that legends like Roberto Duran and Shane Mosley successfully moved up in weight and shocked the world with major victories. Norman believes that with the right approach, Crawford can do the same. We've seen it before, guys moving up and proving the doubters wrong, Norman said. Crawford has the skill and the IQ to do it. Both fighters are putting in grueling training camps ahead of what is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing matchups in recent boxing history. Crawford has been sharpening his ability to switch stances effortlessly while maintaining his trademark speed, precision, and defensive sharpness. His team is leaving nothing to chance, ensuring he's physically and mentally prepared for the challenge ahead.
So he must see something in order for him to get that win, and you know he can win. So like I said before, it's our job to get him to that.
Meanwhile, Canelo has been relentless in his preparations, working tirelessly to fine-tune his power and conditioning. Spotted sparring with Jaime Munguia, Canelo is making it clear that he's taking Crawford's challenge seriously. With explosive combinations and his signature body-punching power, Canelo aims to use his experience at 168 pounds to impose his strength and dictate the fight's pace. Despite lingering doubts about whether he can truly handle the super middleweight division, Crawford's newly bulked up physique is turning heads. The transformation is a testament to his commitment, showing that he is willing to put in the work and prove that greatness isn't bound by weight classes. His training camp has been nothing short of intense, with a focus on endurance, movement, and explosiveness, all designed to ensure he can withstand the power and physicality of Canelo. Terence "Bud" Crawford has made a bold statement to his fans, vowing in a new social media video that he will become the undisputed champion. With his confidence at an all-time high, Crawford has left no room for doubt.
I give him a chance. You know, Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch. He's got good crack. He can fight from both ways. Orthodox, southpaw. He can fight at mid-range.
Fueling speculation about a potential showdown with Canelo Alvarez. As the boxing community debates whether Crawford can overcome the weight jump, some of the sport's biggest names have shared their thoughts on this high-stakes potential fight. Boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. argued that weight alone wouldn't determine the outcome of a fight between Canelo and Crawford. Instead, he believes Canelo's approach will be the key factor. If Alvarez remains disciplined and uses a tactical game plan, Jones sees him as the likely winner. However, if he makes mistakes or underestimates Crawford's skill set, the welterweight champion could exploit those openings and shock the world. Rising star Jaron Boots Ennis acknowledged the difficulties Crawford might face when moving up in weight.
Outside, and he can fight going both ways, so it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and be able to find out firsthand.
He pointed out that gaining 14 pounds to compete at 168 could impact Crawford's speed and overall effectiveness. Ennis emphasized that while Crawford has proven himself at 147 and 154 pounds, adapting to a higher weight class remains uncertain until he actually steps into the ring. Teofimo Lopez took a pragmatic stance, stating that both Crawford and Canelo must focus on their current obligations before looking ahead to a potential fight. In today's boxing world, Lopez explained, a fighter's reputation is shaped by their most recent performance.
Encourage Terence to be himself. But as I said before, from the inside, mid-range, outside, southpaw, right hand, moving left, moving right, he can do it all. So I would encourage him to stay relaxed, go in there, have fun, have a good camp, and let the dice roll, right? So how big right here.
Before any predictions are made, both must prove they are still at the top of their game. Former opponent Amir Khan weighed in, saying that while Crawford is a big guy, size alone won't be enough to defeat Canelo. Khan pointed out that since their fight, Canelo has evolved significantly, becoming more technical and refined in his approach. Highlighting Alvarez's victories over elite fighters, Khan dismissed claims that the Mexican star is past his prime, insisting he remains one of the toughest challenges in boxing. Trainer Brad Edwards is backing Crawford to pull off an upset, predicting he will win by decision. Edwards believes Crawford's ring IHQ and strategic approach will allow him to neutralize Canelo's size and power advantage.
That Bud Crawford was absolutely right when he was talking about 168 is too big and 154 the highest. There's a chance that Crawford doesn't feel that he can fight at middleweight or super middleweight. That's not
ultimately leading him to victory on the judges' scorecards. Blair Cobbs, a longtime supporter of Crawford, admitted that this would be a tough fight to call. While he has immense respect for Crawford's skill set, he acknowledged that facing Canelo's power and size is a serious challenge. Cobbs hopes Crawford can secure the win but understands the major obstacles he will need to overcome. Renowned trainer Joel Diaz dismissed the idea that Crawford could easily beat Canelo, calling such claims stupid due to the major size disparity.
he thinks he can beat Canelo. It sounds the same, but it's different. Y'all saw Sugar Ray Leonard getting his ass whipped at middleweight, but he beat Hackett. You get where I'm coming from? There's a chance he's like, I can't beat Caleb Plant, or the hell, right? I can't campaign at 168, but I can beat.
Diaz stressed that Canelo's natural power could change the fight with just one punch. He pointed out that Crawford has moved up from 147 to 154 pounds, but jumping to 168 is an entirely different challenge, making Canelo the favorite. Former champion Danny Garcia is excited about the fight's potential, recognizing both men as top pound-for-pound fighters. While he believes Canelo's natural size gives him an advantage, Garcia noted that regardless of who wins, the matchup will generate massive interest and financial impact, making it one of the biggest fights in boxing history. Jose Benavidez Jr. believes many are underestimating Crawford.
What's up, y'all? Looking forward to being undisputed in September. Let's get it. It's work time.
While he acknowledges Canelo's weight advantage, he sees Crawford's boxing IQ as a major factor. Benavidez also expressed disappointment that his brother, David Benavidez, never got the chance to fight Canelo, but remains confident that Crawford has the tools to pose a serious threat. Benavidez specifically praised Crawford's ability to switch stances, making him unpredictable. He noted that many fighters fear Canelo before even stepping into the ring, giving him a mental edge. However, he believes Crawford's confidence and adaptability could help him take control of the fight. Boxing analyst Adonis Wilkins raised concerns about Crawford's ability to maintain his effectiveness at 168 pounds.
Canelo wins the fight. Canelo comes out there what he shouldn't do, Crawford wins.
While acknowledging Crawford's skills, he argued that adding extra weight could slow him down and reduce his punching power. Wilkins compared the fight to Canelo's bout with Caleb Plant, where Plant started strong but faded in the later rounds. He predicted that Crawford will struggle with endurance, allowing Canelo to take over and win in the later rounds. As speculation grows, one thing is certain: if Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez step into the ring, it will be a monumental event in boxing history. With fans and analysts divided on how the fight will play out, all eyes remain on both champions as they prepare for what could be one of the sport's most electrifying showdowns. John Porter emphasized that Terence Crawford's height and reach advantage could play a significant role in a potential clash with Canelo Alvarez. He pointed out that Crawford's physical attributes, combined with his skill set, make him a formidable challenger. Porter believes this fight would be a true test for both men, highlighting their strengths and abilities inside the ring. He also noted that the timing is ideal, as Canelo is running out of major opponents, making Crawford a natural next contender. While Canelo's experience is undeniable, Porter believes Crawford's precision and timing could make this an electrifying matchup. Renowned trainer Robert Garcia weighed in, stating that while he leans toward picking Canelo as the favorite, he expects Crawford to put up a tough fight. Garcia acknowledged Crawford's talent and determination, but ultimately believes Canelo's size and experience will be the deciding factors. "I do probably pick Canelo, but Crawford will put up a good fight," Garcia stated. Veteran promoter Frank Warren expressed excitement about the potential super fight, calling it a massive event for boxing fans. He believes that with the right promoters involved, this fight could become a reality, adding that high-profile matchups like this are essential to keeping boxing at the forefront of the sports world. So, what do you think? Can Terence Crawford overcome the challenge of moving up in weight, or will Canelo Alvarez prove too powerful? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more boxing updates.